Hi besties, I'm back. It's been a few interesting days. The year did not start in my favor. I had a car accident, so I've been out for a little bit, but I'm back with some more book recs. And as usual, these are my opinions, and these books are all listed in my shop right now. Usually, when I post these videos, the books go right away. So if there's anything that you'd like me to bring in for you, please send me a message and I can do the arrangements. Some of the titles that I'm showing you today are some of my favorites, so bear with me if I talk too much about them. I'll try to do this as quick as I can. We are starting off super strong with this one. This is mystery thriller and it's literally like watching an episode or a whole season of Desperate Housewives. Jenny is the owner of a very, very exclusive spa, the type of spa that you have to have a membership to be able to attend. And she knows everyone's secrets. There is so much drama in this book, and every single person involved, there's like six main characters. Every single person has their own POV. It's juicy, it's petty, it's fun, and it's the perfect who done it. Like you won't know who did it until the very end. It is an absolute yes. Love me some Meghan Quinn. This one is the story of Griffin, and he is the oldest of four really hot brothers. So, yes, you want to read the rest of the series. He's hot, he's sweet, he's helping everyone in town, he's even a volunteer firefighter. Oh, and he thinks that when it comes to love, he is cursed. Of course, until he meets her. And they meet in the cutest type of meet cute. Second chance at love, I say yes to this one. This is a Hamlet Lion King retelling. It is a dark romance, and the way this book has every single person that has read it in a chokehold is insane. Me included. I am obsessed with Tristan. Out of this series, I think Tristan is the best main male character, one of my favorite book boyfriends. I will never get over him. This is Forbidden Love, enemies to lovers with an extremely morally gray MMC. And the spice is delicious. It is an absolute yes for me. This is fantasy romance with Finnish mythology, and I'm going to pause here to show you the beauty that is this book. This is how it looks like with the dust jacket. It has beautiful spread edges. I mean, this is, I believe, in my opinion, how every single book should be done. If it's a special collection, it should be done like this. And it has art in the front and different art in the back. It also includes a double-sided dust jacket. But back to it, it is fantasy romance, it has Finnish mythology, and it is queer romance as well. It's a story of two girls who go into two very much epic adventures trying to find each other after one of them was taken by the goddess of death. It's a story of friendship, love, it is full of adventure, suspense, sacrifice. Honestly, Emily Rath did so good with this one. It is a yes, you should definitely read this one. She is a regular girl working as a barista, and she lands a job to be a model for a rock star video. Honestly, it gave me a little bit of Sweet and Sin vibes by JT Geissinger, but the authors write a little bit different. These two hit it off immediately and they agree to fake date. Like, he's a rock star, he needs a fake girlfriend, sort of thing. It is forced proximity and it gets hot super quick. You're gonna love these characters. I think you should read this one. Yes. Logan. What a fucking sexy name. I've never met a Logan I didn't like. Logan is fresh out of prison after 7 years. He's a man with a broken soul trying to find his way back. And after 7 years in prison, also trying to find a place in the world. Bridget is a single mom. She's struggling really hard and she's also suffering from a disease. They find each other when she accidentally falls and he's there to help her. And not only does he help her, he's also there to comfort her daughter. They're both broken and they find each other when they need each other the most. It's also a very hot book. I really think you should read this one. So, what do you do when your 3 year relationship ends all of a sudden? You feel lost, and suddenly you're wondering, how does epic sex really feel like? Did I ever have a really hot, fucking steamy sex? Of course, what you do is you turn into your super hot childhood friend who's hot, single, and a fireman. Yes, please. He's a lawyer and he is obsessed with her. Like, obsessed. So obsessed that he cannot stop thinking about her. He keeps thinking about every possible person that may cross paths with her, what they may say to her, like every single possible scenario, he's thinking about it. Not only thinking about it, but he starts following her and basically starts stalking very aggressively to every single man that crosses paths with her to make sure that she is safe. He may or may not hurt them when he doesn't necessarily hear what he wants to hear. He's so obsessed with her that he even installed secret cameras in her apartment. but it's so good. Like Morgan Bridges did such a great job with this book that you're gonna want to have someone do all these things to you. Hopefully not in real life, but in your mind, if you know what I mean. Get a little dangerous out there, but it's a yes for me. This one is so fucking cute, I swear. It is in Scotland, which you guys know that I'm obsessed with Scotland as of lately. Thank you, Jamie Fraser, for obsessing me. It has curses, it is enemies to lovers, which I love. There is castles, there is sexual tension, a lot of fucking spice, humor, and even a little bit of paranormal activity. Yes, it's a yes for me. Henley James. I love his fucking name. One of my favorite book boyfriends' names ever. Henley James. So they go out on a first date. It is basically the best night of her life. She's never been on a date with a man like him. They make plans to see each other the next day. She's all ready to go, and he's nowhere to be found. What makes it even worse is that one of her friends is at a club and sends her a picture of him. But he's out there with someone else. So a couple weeks later, she's out with her brother. They run into each other, and she pretends that her brother is actually her fiance to piss him off. Life happens. 3 years later, she buys the house of her dreams. And guess who is the single bachelor that lives right next door to her? Is Henley James. It's steamy, it's funny, it's hot. Her dog is one of the best characters in the damn book. And he may or may not jump the fence in the middle of the night a couple of times. It's an absolute yes. I'm gonna start by telling you that he is my book boyfriend. If you know me, you know that Julian Masters is my book boyfriend. If you don't know me, now you know that Julian Masters is my book boyfriend. Mr. Masters is a widower. He's in his late 30s and he is a judge. He has 2 kids, so he hires a live-in nanny to move in and help him take care of his 2 kids. The girl is about 14, and I believe the boy is like 7 or 8 years old. He wants to keep the relationship very professional, but that very quickly becomes a struggle because Mr. Master is hot as fuck. So they start meeting up in secret. They don't want to do it in the house, so they meet at a hotel. And he will randomly message her and say, "Meet me at this hotel in this room number and wear, I don't know, bondage." It's so hot. Oh my gosh, what I could do, I will give up my life to be Brielle for a day. It is an absolute yes for me. This one is another one that is really hot. I mean, Callum McCord is really, really hot. She is broke. She owns a bookstore, aka Hello Ishimi. I'm broke and I own a bookstore, so maybe this is my story. Her bookstore is about to go out of business. Her rent is like tripling in price. She owns back taxes. A lot of shit is happening in her life. So she's about to shut down her store. And she doesn't know what to do because she has a lot of people that depend on her. He is a billionaire and he needs to get married quickly because he will not inherit his money unless he gets married before he's like 28 or 30 or whatever age he is. Now, the whole, he is possessive, he's jealous, he's obsessed with her, and she's struggling, but she does not take no for an answer, gives him the hardest fucking time. But she also enjoys a little bit of being dominated, so it is super fucking hot. It is a yes for me. Last book that I have, and if you've ever been on any of my lives of seeing any of my book reviews, you will know that this is my Roman Empire. This is the book that brought me back to reading. This is written by one of my favorite authors. I will never stop thinking about this book. The twists and the turns inside of this book are absolutely amazing. You look at the cover and you're like, oh, it's a love story. It is. But it's not your regular love story with a third act breakup. No, no, no. This book will drive you fucking bananas. It will make you put it in the freezer. It will make you want to throw it away. I highly recommend that you read it blind. That's why I'm not going to tell you in detail what it is about. Don't do any research. Don't look it up anywhere. Just buy the book and read it and be blown away. Just be ready because it is a roller coaster of emotions. You're going to be in love and then you're going to be crying and then you're going to be like, what the fuck did I just read? And then you're going to continue the book because it's not over yet. But it's going to be so fucking worth it. I've read it several times and I cry in the same spots every time. I get chills like the chills that I have on right now. This is the book that every fucking person in the planet has to read. If you hate it, come and tell me and explain to me why you hate it because I could never. Anyway, those are all the books that I have for you today. I've missed you guys. I've missed doing this so much. We'll be live tonight. I'll be packing orders. I have gifts. We're doing a giveaway. It's going to be a fun night. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.